So I just came across this little wildflower that started to bloom in an open pine forest. And this is actually an orchid, a native orchid, although not terribly rare, but interesting nonetheless because the life history story of orchids is so interesting. When orchids produce seeds, their seeds are super tiny. So tiny that they can't contain endosperm, which is the nutrients that normally gets a seed started germinating and growing. So orchids actually rely on fungi growing in the soil to open up the seed coat and begin funneling nutrients to that little embryo inside the seed. In some cases, there will be one species of fungi that a particular orchid will require. And usually in this type of relationship, it's called mycorrhizae, where a plant and a fungi have relationship between the roots of the plant and the fungi in the soil. The fungi will provide nutrients and the plants will give sugars back, but in the case of orchids, the orchids don't really seem to share. So it's interesting that the relationship exists. But this particular species that I'm looking at is in the genus Spiranthes, and you can see it gets that name because the flowers start opening at the bottom and then proceed in sort of a spiral pattern to the top of the inflorescence.